Yay! Yeah, girl, we did it.
When humanity stands strong and people reach out for each other, there's no need for gods. Rhea, your reign of tyranny is over.
Whoa, I look hot in that cutscene.
The time has come.
Just a couple of pals, some gal pals, palling around.
I'm ending this once and for all.
Big same. Yeah, girls. Boom.
Is it over?
Ow. Was she just kissing my neck? Like what? She was listening to see if I was breathing. Wow, I died fast. This pork bun has gone bad. Oh, my weird artificial heart. Well, so what, am I just like a real girl now? Now my heart is beating. I'm alive. Yes. Put your face on my boobs. She like goes to listen and then starts lifting her head up and I just put my hand on her head like, no, let's continue snuggling. Look, see, all the mint got blasted out of my hair. Well, I guess I'm not God anymore. Let's just go ahead and...
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. With the fall of Ferdiad, the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Church of Seiros both vanished into the people's memories.
We just got rid of him completely. Look at
Fodlan
Hubert!
was finally one unified nation.
Oh my god, that
under the
Edelgard
rule
looks
of Emperor
awesome in that too.
And the Adrestian Empire. Embracing her newfound power, Edelgard could at last set about destroying Fodlan's entrenched system of nobility and rebuild
Oh, look at all the
world
sad
free from
nobles.
the tyranny of crests and status. Yet, beneath the surface, an unseen and silent struggle began to take shape.
Hubert.
From her seat of power, Edelgard could at last wage war on those who slither in the dark.
Right, these drawings are all really cool. Yeah. Hubert's the real winner of this playthrough. Battle data! So that's it, huh? I expect there was gonna be more like post-final battle. This is a very snap ending. Like it's just like, it's over! Don't worry about it! Shadow War is supposed to, apparently the DLC. Yeah, whatever happened, great, because whatever happened to all of the like, aliens and the like weird, all that shit. Yeah, I really don't care about who is the MVP in my fights. It's mostly me. So there is more after this? Okay. So let's just get this going. Yeah, okay, so we get epilogues. Okay, I expected that to just be the credits. 5 battles, 3 victories. Oh, I see, they're just written for us. Weird. Lysithea returned home to help her parents restore family land. Years later, when the end of their hard work was finally in sight, she relinquished House Ordelia's claims to nobility, ceding the territory to a nearby lord. Shortly thereafter, she and her family disappeared into obscurity. Perfect. Manuela left Garreg Mach to build her own academy in a small war-torn town. There, she contributed heavily to rebuilding efforts while teaching future generations the necessary skills of survival. Though she never married or had children of her own, she spent the last years of her life happily devoted to her students. Shortly after the war, Shamir gave up the mercenary life and disappeared. Though she was never heard from again, rumors swirled persistently for years of a master archer turned thief who lined her pockets by shaking down all those who preyed on the innocent. Shamir just became Robin Hood? After the war, Linhard decided to inherit his title. He spent several years studying his territory, learning to manage its affairs, and when he's finally ready to become the new Count Hevering, he announced his marriage to Dorothea. Weird. Somehow, despite all his activity, Linhard actually managed to keep up with his crest studies. Those results were dubious at times. His new wife helped him alter them, so they would be of use to people. Their relationship was unlike anything the nobility ever witnessed. When faced with this accusation, Linhard and Dorothea could only laugh, ha 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 ha, and note that the past was of no significance to them. Petra, really? These two? Petra returned to her homeland of Bridget and inherited the throne from her grandfather. As ruler, she declared independence from Fodlan and renegotiated Bridget's diplomatic ties to Fodlan and Dagda on more equal terms. At every step, she was accompanied by her husband, Caspar, who had left Fodlan behind to be with her. It is said the people of Bridget were initially suspicious of the union because of Caspar's relation to a nemesis of their homeland. His dad killed her dad, and then I guess they got married to make some babies. That's cool. Oh no! Oh no! No, why, Bernadetta? Why? After the war, Bernadetta renounced her claim to House Varley. She married Ferdinand, the new Duke Aegir, and the two contributed to relief efforts by instituting reforms across their dukedom. Due to the success of those policies, Ferdinand was offered the position of prime minister by the emperor. He accepted, leaving management of Aegir territory to his wife, while he worked on their ideas of the empire at large. Since Bernadetta didn't like to leave home, Ferdinand's life involved a lot of travel to and from the capital, and I didn't get a chance to read that. The new Dresden emperor, Edelgard, gave up all she had to breathe life into the government of Fodlan. With tireless work, great sacrifice, and her devoted servant Hubert by her side, she instituted new class reforms and helped to ensure the people's independence. Hubert was always close at hand, ready to dispose of burdens by any means necessary. In their later years, they passed the fruit of their labor on to Edelgard's successor and vanished from the public's eye. Though it is said they spent the rest of their lives together, it's unlikely they ever gave voice to the true depth of their affections. Wings of the Hegemon, Porcus. Porcus fought alongside Edelgard to bring an end to the tyranny of the godlike being. Though she was wounded in the battle and lost the power of the progenitor god, she remained determined to walk her destined path. With her legendary blade in hand, she'll never stop standing against those who slither in the dark till Fodlan knows everlasting peace. Interesting. I kind of love that it just tells you, like, here's what you get. Yeah, I could have gone S rank with anybody, but I chose not to. I didn't want a romance. Yeah, I decided my character was not into it. That was fun. Man, so much like replayability in terms of like, there's 3 games in here basically. And then you have like variations of how you pair people up and like who you grab onto your team. It's pretty cool, yeah. I guess there's 4 because you could do either one of the Black Eagle playthroughs. Yeah, that's really cool, yeah. Also, yeah, everybody that I played with kind of got the wrong person, which is really funny. Like they all kind of got married to the wrong people and then that was it. Yeah, the Black Eagle playthrough, because you can play Black Eagle up to the point where you have to choose Edelgard, and then that path splits. Yeah. Why do they even have to marry each other? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Right, yeah, the church route. And then you have all this other option, and it's cool because it makes it fun to stream too, because even if people have played all the way through it, once they're over that first level of like knowing everything that's gonna happen, then you get to watch and say, okay, cool. Well, now instead we get to see what Adam chose to do in this game. Yeah, I didn't want to marry anybody. I didn't think that my character had any personality and so didn't really deserve to like, I don't know. I just feel like you gotta have a personality to be able to get married to someone. What's up, Bill? Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, right? Byleth is the blankest of slates. She's kind of like not a person. Yeah. Right, and then recruiting different characters and yeah. Like, the thing is she's not perfect for a self-insert because if she was a self-insert, then you'd have more choice. I feel like she's just, she's a cardboard box. And that's fine, yeah. What am I gonna play next? I don't know, I've been looking at Control as an option. I know a lot of people are enjoying that. So that might be worth taking a look at. I might play something old. I might play, we might play Final Fantasy IV, or if I can get it going, like maybe Breath of Fire 3. We talked about Final Fantasy 14 as an option, though honestly, and I was worried this would happen, Final Fantasy 14, I'm worried that everybody's just moved on already. You know, like everybody that was excited about Final Fantasy seems like they're all doing other things now. So I don't know, we'll see. I gotta think on it, but it would be fun to go back and play something, yeah, something old. Yeah, Breath of Fire 3. I've been wanting to play Breath of Fire 3 for a long time. We've done a Chrono Trigger playthrough. We did Final Fantasy 6. But yeah, it would be between Breath of Fire and Final Fantasy 4, I think. But yeah, thinking on it. I gotta figure out platform for BOF 3. I've never actually played Golden Sun. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe Control to give me a break from all the anime BS, and then something else, yeah. And then maybe Breath of Fire or something, yeah. These are gonna be really long credits, aren't they? Yeah, does anybody know how long Control is? Yeah. So yeah, I'll think on it. We'll ponder. I'm really pleased with this game. I had a lot of fun. I would say that I never really, did I even lose a fight? Like I feel like we played all the way through, and while we lost some characters, we definitely never lost a fight. I think it's worth playing this game on a higher difficulty level. Cause I'm not normally like play the game on hard, like at all. Definitely not that. But I think this game's normal difficulty, pretty easy. Yeah, I think the game's shifted down a little bit. So yeah, hard is normal mode. Right. So yeah, I feel like if you're watching this and you're just starting your own playthrough, push yourself a little harder. Unless you just want to focus, like if you just want to rip through the fights as fast as possible, this is the way to do it. Because then you'll just get to face, you get to just do the social link stuff and not worry too much about the plot. Yeah, if I didn't have the time powers, but that's built into the game. Yeah. Right, so start on hard, and then if it's too hard, bump it down from there. Yeah, that makes sense. And then I guess there's gonna be some DLC that's coming out. The plot of the game, which is to say the major story beats, pretty whatever. I felt pretty meh about the story generally. The characters' stories were all over the place. Some of them were really, really good, and some of them were really boring. But I thought it was really cool that there were some really good characterization in there. The dialogue, not very strong. But yeah, Hubert's story was my favorite. Like his whole personality, his whole situation with Edelgard, really cool. And I liked that his story wasn't about like romance. It was about loyalty instead. I think love, and maybe this is just my inner aromantic, but I think love is just so dull as a like story driver. I think like, are they gonna fall in love? Are they not gonna fall in love? Are they gonna get married? Are they gonna fall in love with somebody else? Like all that like romantic monogamy drama is just like so boring as a story for me. So it's really cool getting to see someone who's like, I love this character, but not romantically. I love them with my dark, twisted, villainous heart, and I want to kill their enemies. And the like weird, like I'm serving you by disobeying you, like thing that he did. I think he's a great character. I think it's really interesting. Their relationship is really cool. I wish that Edelgard had more to say about it. Like I feel like it was a lot of him talking about her and her not really like addressing it, which is like, okay, that's fine. There's a lot of dialogue in the game. There's a lot of stuff written in it. But yeah, for me, the support conversation stuff was easily the highlight of the game. But that's me, right? Like I like NPCs. I like characters. I like interactions between them. And again, I would love a game like this. And this is maybe the closest we've come so far. I'd love a game like this where there's no protagonist, there's no main character. And all I have to do is encourage social links between. So here's what I'd like. Here's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see a game that's like, I think the anime framework works, where you play some kind of like helper spirit or like a ghost or like a little god or whatever. And your job is to hang out with this group of people. They never see you, they never interact with you. You're just like a ghost. They don't ever encounter you directly. And then what you do is you just nudge their lives around to have them like interact with each other. So like you can set up coincidences, you can create opportunities for them to like meet each other. When one character is sad, you can like find ways to encourage another character to come and visit them. And yeah, it would be like The Sims, minus all of the upkeep bullshit, and they would actually be characters. They wouldn't just be like generic like stand-ins. They would be specific characters. There'd be like a dozen specific characters, and then you would be able to like manipulate their kind of circumstances and drive them together. I think it'd be really fun, right? Like it's not about coercing them. It's about because you don't take control over them or force them. You just adjust the circumstances of their life. So like for example, if say one character is like a plumber, and you want them to meet another character, you could break that other character's sink, and then they would have to call the plumber, and then the plumber would come, and they'd like have a conversation, and you'd be able to kind of like find ways to nudge their lives to kind of, you're essentially playing like, you'd be playing Cupid or something. I think that'd be a really fun little like video game, right? Yeah. I think that'd be kind of neat. Like you're playing the force of circumstances, you're playing an avatar of serendipity, and you are helping people connect. I think that'd be cute. I think that'd be kind of a fun thing to do. But this game was starting to get kind of like closer to that ideal of having a game that's about characters and their relationships and how they build. But you're not, honestly, it's like it's a little like dungeon mastering, right? Like my characters in role-playing games aren't the center of attention, but I can use them to nudge things around, right? I can use them to kind of move the characters through the world and give them opportunities. But I don't have a character that's like getting in the way. Yeah. I don't know, that kind of thing seems like fun to me. Yeah, where you're in God mode, but you're like a romantic poltergeist. Or like a friendship poltergeist, right? Yeah. I don't know. I think the thing is a lot of the time the protagonist part of the game gets in the way. You know? You could throw in like some more challenge. Okay, let's keep developing the idea for this game. So you're an angel and you're being judged. If you can't help improve the lives of these dozen people, then God will like kick you out of heaven. And so you're on a time limit. You've got like a year. And then the devil is sending demons to like mess with you. So like they're gonna try to make these people miserable, right? Satan is gonna send imps to come and fuck with these people's lives. And you, as an angel trying to earn your right to stay in heaven, you have to like protect them and save them. So you have to like make sure they don't get into car accidents being caused by the devil. That kind of thing? Yeah. Right, and the DLC would just be you're the demons. Just trying to thwart everyone's relationship. Yeah, right? I think it's cute. I think it's a good idea. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, too bad I don't know how to make video games, but I think that'd be a cool concept. New game plus. Well, cool, we did it. We did it. Now we have Sleepy Girl on the throne. So this has been Fire Emblem, 3 Houses. It's a game on the Nintendo Switch. I played it on regular difficulty, normal mode, casual. I played it like an easy boy. Yeah, I really liked it. I had a really good time with this game. I think 45 hours is where we ended up. I did a lot of skipping of like time animations. Speaking of which, let's just watch this weird anime one more time. Look at that angry lady. Nerds. So many nerds. For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide behind cool Monster Hunter axe. That guy whose storyline never really got resolved in any meaningful way. My blackened heart, scorched by flames of another evil wizard. Never really figured that out. Yeah, it's weird that it's like evil wizards, but you can only interact with them in like other routes. Yeah. All right, get out of here, anime. Get out of here. Thanks for coming, everybody. This has been Fire Emblem. See you later.